This is the Coin Show Podcast.
A podcast about coins and coin collecting from the perspective of both dealers and collectors. Hosted by two guys with a passion for collecting and a combined experience of over 50 years in the coin industry. Here's Matt Dinger and Mike Nodelman on the Coin Show Podcast.
Wow, big voice guy's been working hard lately, I see. Burning the midnight oil.
Yeah.
This is episode 209 of the Coin Show Podcast. I'm Mike.
And I am Matt.
And on tonight's episode, we will, let's see, we're going to do a new segment that we like to call, Huh?
What?
We are going to talk to the listeners. We're going to get their opinions on our news, maybe. And we're going to cover your coolest thing, which is always our favorite thing to do. But first, after Matt gets himself in focus, the news.
Hey, Mike.
Yes, sir.
Who's the news brought to you by this week?
Okay, so we have a milestone. We have a new sponsor.
Really?
The news is brought to us by Spicy Mike's Hot Sauce. Spicy Mike brings just the perfect blend of spiciness by taking rational thought and slowly marinating it in sarcasm so that you can enjoy the news of coins and sometimes just the world in general, delivered with a flavor that you won't find anywhere else. Get you some Spicy Mike's Hot Sauce today. Available exclusively on the Coin Show Podcast. That's Spicy Mike's Hot Sauce. Get you some.
I love Spicy Mike's Hot Sauce. We need to make that a thing. That needs to be a real life,
right there.
a
It's
real
right there.
life thing. Spicy Mike's
Mike's
Hot Sauce.
Hot Sauce.
That's good.
So, Matt, the 2024 commemorative coin programs have been signed into law, so we can all breathe a sigh of relief. Everybody take a big
Yeah, buddy.
Feel better?
No, not at all.
Me neither, because I was pretty unsure if we'd have commemorative coin programs in 2024, especially with the nearly certain public acclaim for these programs, right? You know, I mean, there's usually one coin that's timely and one that seems to be this should sell, and then it doesn't design.
Yeah.
So the Harriet Tubman is the timely coin, and it being her 200th birthday in 2024. But
right.
the greatest generation coin to support the World War II memorial, seriously?
I mean, we've done several World War II commemoratives, so, I mean, yeah.
Look, I think the commemorative coin programs are important, right? But I guess what I want is something that's more either correlated with the date or seemingly going to be more popular. The greatest generation, as they like to call themselves, are mostly gone at this point. So as a target market, probably not a great choice for a theme.
Yeah, I mean, they're kids,
to raise
though.
money
Their
for
kids are
memorials.
still, booming along.
Yeah, but are you going to buy something based on the greatest generation when you're a baby boomer?
Well, when your dad fought in the war, maybe. I don't know. Potentially.
I'm just saying. It's like, I think that it's probably not a great choice for a theme to raise money for the memorials.
Yeah. I mean, I think there's probably several other things that could have been done.
Absolutely. Everybody got excited for Morgan and Peace dollars. So why don't commemorative programs sell? I guess you just have to create better programs.
Yeah, I agree.
A post that got a lot of attention on our Facebook group this week. The U.S. Mint is selling old stock 2017 Liberty 1 ounce ultra high relief coins. And as an incentive, they are offering a free 10th ounce high relief coin as a free bonus.
Wait a sec. Hold up. Wait a minute. So the U.S. Mint has some gold coins that didn't really sell all that well. So to make them go away, they are going to give away a gold coin just so you buy one, or if you buy
what's
one.
ironic about it is the 10th ounce coin is basically the same coin too. It's the same design on a smaller coin. Neither one of these two designs have sold. And look, say what you want. People didn't like the design on this coin for whatever reason, right?
Right.
But I think that this is the first time I've seen a retread of a 5-year-old gold coin.
Well, there's two. I mean, obviously there's two coins that didn't sell well because they're giving one of them away for free.
Yeah, but when have you ever seen a retread of a 5-year-old coin?
Well,
I've seen them sell the old
probably got
princess,
tired
right?
of moving them.
Well, or yeah, or storing them.
That's what I
So
meant.
the mint charges such a high premium that this is still not going to impact their bottom line.
Yeah. No,
And people will not view this as a wholesale opportunity. So why not try to sell them? But
they're using the old HSN, the old free gift sales pitch.
yes, but the people that didn't want to buy it are not going to want to buy it now.
Right. Yes, I agree. I agree with that. You know, if they didn't want to buy it before, they're not close enough to a spot for people to be interested in them now.
Right.
Even with the free coin, I think, you know, you're still not getting enough gold to justify the premium. If they really want to get rid of them, treat them like a bullion coin.
Not those premiums.
Right.
You know, it's funny because it reminds me of when I was really young and I worked at a shoe store and we had this one pair of women's pumps that we had tons of them and they just didn't fit. I mean, no matter what you did to them, they wouldn't fit. And so they'd put a spiff on it. They'd put a higher spiff on it, and a higher spiff. And they were finally like, you know, $5 a pair beyond the commission for selling them. If you sell these, and somebody wrote on the thing, and they still don't fit. Like, you know, I think that the problem with this is that the gold buying community collectively passed on this coin.
Right.
And they doubled down by going to a smaller size. And now it looks like they're going to end up eating them. So,
well, we'll see. You know, I mean, hopefully they sell and they can get rid of them. But
hopefully, because it would be a crime to have to melt them.
But you know, that's the next step. I think. You know, you got a coin sitting in a vault for 5 years.
Overstrikes. God, do you know how big those would sell?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it's entirely possible. They could probably do something. I don't know what that would be, but something.
Something. The United States Mint released the 2022 S Mint Proof Silver Eagle today.
Question, Mike.
Yeah.
How many different regular proofs are we going to have every year now? Is it 3?
2. Well, why? What was the third one? There's an S and a W.
There's no P's anymore. Okay. No, I don't know. I don't care enough.
No. But there's been an S and a W for the past
few years. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I was wondering. I just wanted to. I don't pay enough attention to these, and I was just wondering if they had figured out somewhere else to make more of these at yet, because that seems to be what they're doing all the time. So I just was checking.
Well, it's funny because I look at my notes here and it says, I don't know if this will be a sellout within the first few days, but if the sales follow the sales of W-Mint coins, then I don't expect these to be available for very long. And then right underneath it, I put, does the Mint really need to make proof eagles at 2 facilities?
Yeah.
Because I just wonder why. It's like, is it a money grab? It can't be a production problem where they're trying to say, well, you know, there's so much demand, because they're two totally different products as far as the collector's view.
With the Mint in the last 10 years or so, it's 1,000% a money grab. You know that. I know that.
Well, we have a new Mint director.
But they can't
there's
change.
There's always hope that things will change. That's me being hopeful again. But
Mint director's job is to make money for the Mint. So I highly doubt that that's going to change.
Collectors were losing their minds collectively over perceived damage to their 2022 Mint sets. Now, as it turns out, the Mint has modified the packaging of the U.S. Mint set again, this time placing small indentations around the edges of the coins to hold them better in place. At first glance, it appears the packaging has been crimped unintentionally, but upon inspection, it becomes really obvious as to the intent.
Yeah, I mean, they don't want the coins rotating in the capsules. I get that, but man, it really does look like damage.
It does. I mean, I had this. I think everybody had the exact same thought when they saw the sets. That was, you know, oh my God, I've got, you know, and it's on every coin.
Has anybody taken them out yet to make sure they're not?
No, when you look at them, you can really see it.
Well, I mean, but this picture they're showing here, it does kind of appear that there's a little scratch.
I know.
On
That's
the rim.
why I'm saying it really does look like it. But when you really look at them, when you really get close to them, you see it. It's definitely on the plastic. It's not the coins.
Okay. All right.
That's firsthand account. I don't know what else you could.
No, I'll take that because I have not had one in my hand yet. So
You know me.
I'm going to have so many people probably, though, coming into my office with these things and complaining about them.
Yes. Yes, absolutely. So have a couple on hand. Then you can show them. Happy news. In a sure sign of the end of the pandemic as we knew it, the U.S. Mint has reopened their public tours.
Yay! That's awesome.
Told you, happy news.
That's
This is
awesome.
great. They've been closed since 2020. I was wondering more if rather than when they would return.
Yeah, right?
I mean, you've got a really cool tour to go and see at both mints. You've got souvenir sets and things like that to collect.
Well,
all these things don't happen if there's no tours.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the biggest exposure that coin collecting gets to people that aren't necessarily collectors. You know, they get to go see the production process, and yeah, I think it's cool. I think it's something that I still want to do, even though I've just not had a chance yet.
More happy news if you collect Kennedy half dollars, that is. The U.S. Mint has created an enrollment program going forward for the Kennedy half collectors to receive various options to keep their sets current.
So the coin that nobody uses, the Mint has come up with a special way to get people coins.
They have been selling them by the roll at a premium for 25 years.
That's insane.
And I think it's newsworthy. The fact that the Fed has once again ordered half dollars for circulation for 2022. Did you know that?
Well, I mean, obviously the story kind of insinuates that, but yeah.
Well, no. That's just an enrollment program for the rolls, for the bags and the rolls.
Oh, you mean actually like business strike?
I'm talking about the Fed has once again ordered half dollars for circulation for 2022. So this marks the second year in a row that half dollar coins have been made for circulation after a hiatus of 25 years.
Well, did somebody find a use for them finally?
No, I think what has happened is, what had happened was, I think that that the supply truly is needed.
For what though?
They've been drawing down and they haven't been making any for 25 years. So now they finally need to make some.
Man,
I don't know.
I don't know. You know what? Instead of making coins, you know what would really work out well is if they offered to subsidize the banks and say for every half dollar you deposit, we'll give you 52 cents. Do you know how many half dollars would come out of change jars and drawers? And
it's like every time they talk about pennies, it's like there's penny shortage. No, there's not.
No, there's not.
Tons of them out there. There are people with jars full of them.
It's just people never see these things.
And a half for them. That's all you got to do.
People never see these things.
Cheaper than making them.
Right. They could have a ton of them dumped back into the circulation for 2 cents, or they could spend the money to make them. I like my idea better.
If imitation is the most sincere form of flattery, then I guess this UK 2-pound coin is flattering.
That looks familiar.
Yeah, it kind of looks like the Massachusetts Innovation Dollar to me, except I like the innovation design better.
Yeah, a little bit.
I mean, both of them are telephone designs that Bell wouldn't even be able to recognize.
Yeah, right? He would have no idea what that is.
He'd have no idea what they are, but I guess the whole dial phone thing is lost on the current generation anyway. But I digress.
That's a good point. I never even thought about that.
Yeah, no, and I think that really makes the Massachusetts design. I really do. I think that is one of the coolest design out there.
Right.
Stax Bowers has another major collection.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how many sales it's going to take to sell it all.
Oh boy, Sidney F. Martin. Yep, that's a big one.
Yeah. But the opener is going to feature one of the all-time greatest sets of New Jersey and Massachusetts coppers.
I'm just sitting here eyeballing this Libertas Americana medal they have.
Oh, I know. It's unbelievable.
One of my favorite pieces of numismatics right there. Love those things.
Yeah, and this one is absolutely stellar.
Very, very, very cool. That's going to be a big collection offered over several offerings. I guarantee it.
Oh, guaranteed.
And
They're doing an auction on just the New Jersey and Massachusetts coppers, which, according to John Kralovich, is nearly complete.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean that's a lot.
Yeah, that's going to be a big one. Those colonial guys are pinching every penny right now. I promise.
18-year-old Kelly Barker has been named Young Numismatist of the Year.
Awesome.
So an ANA member since 5th grade, Kelly's been a page at the World's Fair Money. She's been active in YN activities and has won the Bill Fiva YN Literary Award for her writing.
Nice.
I met several YNs at summer seminar, and there are a few very promising young numismatists. And as such, I believe the future of our hobby is in good hands, especially when it comes to education.
There you go. See, everybody's always worried about it, but then once you get out at these places where you get to meet these young people, it's really okay. It's going to be okay.
There are really some amazing young people too, and it seems like there's another one that pops up every once in a while. Another new one and another new one, and they're really serious about things. And it's like, look, if the one battle that they face is the one that everybody faces, and that's when you first graduate school and you first start working, that people kind of drift away from it for a little bit, and then they come back to it generally a bit later in life. We'll see, because some of the ones that I know are more interested in the education end of it, so it looks like they may try to make it their living.
That'd be cool.
Yes, absolutely. And speaking of YNs, one of the great opportunities for a YN is attending Whittier Coin University.
Yeah.
So the San Francisco-based numismatic education program will host 40 young numismatists aged 13 through 21 for 8 days of immersive courses, seminars, and field trips to help build knowledge and camaraderie among the young collectors from July 23rd to 31st of 2022.
Yeah, it's awesome. It just closed up. I've heard nothing but good things about it.
Yeah, a little background. Seth Chandler, who is the owner, chief numismatist of Whittier Coins in San Francisco, has announced that he is establishing a new educational program geared to YNs and to be called Whittier Coin University. So he offers complete scholarships to 25 YNs ranging in age from 13 to 21 who take a week-long course covering an array of numismatic topics in late July. So it kind of comes after the summer seminar.
Mm-hmm.
And says those, let's see, the PCGS.com, or is it? No, I think this is the Coin News Update article says those applying for Whittier Coin University must be 13 to 21. For those ages 13 to 17, a parent or guardian must accompany the student. The Whittier Coin Fund pays for all expenses for each student, airfare, hotel, meals, and activities. This includes coverage for the parent or guardian accompanying the 13 to 17-year-old students.
That's cool.
So if you would like to contribute to this program, please see www.whittiercoinfund.com for details. Or details, whichever way you want to go.
I'm just going to let the pictures of the coin, of their last one go through here, and it's pretty cool to see. I know that kid.
It's always cool to see people sharing their love of coins.
That's right.
NGC has announced a grading contest to be held at the World's Fair of Money.
I've had several people ask me to do this. I don't have time.
I'm going to do it.
I don't have time. I'm not going to have time.
Oh, okay. You're going to be working.
I am. I'd love to. I'd like to, but I'm not going to have time to do it. Unless I just get bored one day and find my way over there. But
it doesn't work that way. You have to make an appointment.
Yeah, that ain't gonna happen.
They give you time.
Nope, that ain't gonna work.
The NGC coin grading contest will be open to anyone aged 13 and older. Each participant will be given 10 minutes to grade 15 coins at NGC booth 1502 without any outside assistance. The coins will be a mix of countries, types, and grades, and may include details graded and not genuine coins. Contestants will enter their grades on a computer provided by NGC. Participants will be divided into 3 categories: adult, for age 26 and older, young adult, age 18 to 25, and YN, age 13 to 17. The contestants will be scored based on how closely their grades are to NGC's grades, and the prizes will be given for first, second, and third place in each category.
Cool. I mean, it'd be fun. I wish I had time to do it, but I'm going to be stuck.
So for both the adult and young adult categories, first prize is a $300 NGC grading credit. Second prize, $200 NGC grading credit. And third prize is a $100 credit. The YN category prizes are cash in the amount of $300 for first, $200 for second, $100 for third.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. So that sounds like something that would be fun to participate in. For the first time, the Kessel collection of matte-proof gold will be on display at the ANA World's Fair of Money.
Oh, there's going to be so much
special
fun
display
stuff
by Great Collections Coin Auctions.
There's going to be so much fun stuff to look at this show.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Now, these are considered matte-proof gold due to the coins having a matte-like finish, except for the 1909 and 1910, which feature a satin finish.
I've always liked the 2.5 and 5 Indians in matte proof. They're so cool looking.
Yeah, matte proof coin. Well, the sandblasted proofs are also really, really cool.
Yeah, matte proof on gold is
two
just
totally different ways.
Super cool.
So these proof gold coins were issued only from 1908 through 1915 in 4 denominations: quarter eagle, half eagle, both designed by Bell, Ally, and Pratt, and the higher denominations of eagle and double eagle, which were both designed by Augustus St. Gaudens.
Yeah. Man, that's a cool coin. Sorry, I fell in love with the coin on the screen. Sorry, my fault.
It's okay. Eliasberg did too.
Yep.
Also on display at the World's Fair of Money will be the finest set of Seated Liberty quarters.
Ooh.
Now, according to this article, this set is the only complete set of circulation strike coins graded by PCGS that has ever been compiled.
Yeah, this is the D.L. Hansen set.
This will be the first time that this set is on full display.
Yeah, this is the D.L. Hansen set. So this is big stuff.
Well, there's going to be proofs.
Yep.
And circulation strikes.
Yeah, I'm just looking at kind of the some of the notable pieces here. Let's see, 1864 quarter and PCGS MS68 plus. Yeah, but it's got a CAC sticker, so. Whew. Man, I'll have to try to get by there and see that.
My partner at work, Russ, is just a huge, huge, huge seated guy. So he's already drooling over him.
Yeah, I'm going to have to try to get by there and take a look at those. Again, if I have time.
And finally in the news, just as NGC will have a grading contest at the World's Fair of Money, PCGS held one at the Long Beach Expo, and it was won by a Virginia Beach coin dealer named Devin Hipp.
Yeah.
Now, what he did is an inspiration to us all, as he has donated his prize for winning the contest to Witter Coin University, where he instructs courses for young numismatists.
That's cool. Good job. I just like pats on back for that kind of stuff.
That's inspiring kind of stuff. So Hipp said, the talent that Seth Chandler has been able to put through this program has been some of the brightest kids in numismatics, and I'm honored to be helping build the next generation of great numismatists through this program.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah. See, that's great. That's what I like to hear.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Let's see. The article goes on to say, he added, I have been collecting and involved with numismatics for the past 26 years. I was given great advice early on to become proficient at coin grading since it was so challenging. I dove in and at a very young age to learn everything I could about the subject. That early and continued study has provided me opportunities beyond what I thought was possible in this business, and I love every minute that I'm able to work in this industry. And the people that work with you are lucky to have you. Devin Hipp, big applause.
Yes. I wish I had a thing loaded up for applause, but I don't. Good job. Good job, Devin.
Yeah, good job. And that was the news. And the news tonight was brought to us by Spicy Mike's Hot Sauce. Spicy Mike brings just the perfect blend of spiciness by taking rational thought and slowly marinating it in sarcasm so that you can enjoy the news of coins and sometimes just the world in general delivered with a flavor that you won't find anywhere else. Get you some Spicy Mike's Hot Sauce today, available exclusively on the Coin Show podcast at Spicy Mike's Hot Sauce. Get you some.
You're listening to the Coin Show podcast with Matt Dinger and Mike Nodelman.
It isn't even really a challenge to make you laugh.
No, it was the delivery. It was the delivery. That was a professional read, my friend.
Thank you, sir.
That was a thing that I was happy to hear.
Good. Now you can cut that out and we can have fun with it.
So yeah, there were some cool news stories there. I really do, though. I really am. I really do think that whole Winter U thing is a really good thing. My oldest son wants to sign up for it next year. It'd be awesome if he got to go. I would love to see him get to experience some of the stuff that I do all the time, but without me.
No, you can't. Well,
not without me, but without me being the one that instructs him in it. If you know what I mean.
Sarah's still gonna have to be the one that goes.
No, I'll have to go. Are you kidding me? I'm going. If he gets in, I'm going. But
sure.
Anyways. And then, you got to think, though, that the U.S. Mint story, it's their job to make money with the products that they make. So
you have one job.
Yeah, that's their job. That is their job. So they're not going to make any less of anything. If anything, they're going to keep making more and more and more and more and more.
Yes, but all I'm saying is that, for a long time, I figured that commemorative coins were dead because the U.S. Mint just makes too many coins and it's hard to keep up with.
It's not that. It's not that.
Partially true, but that's really nothing to do with it because of the drooling that I saw people do over the Morgan and Peace dollars.
Right.
It was amazing. People were finding money to buy those things no matter how much they cost because they liked the coins. That says it's not. It's not
commemorative coins. It is the lack of imagination, the over bureaucratic designs, the designs that have to go through 6 committees before they get put on there, and they have to, has to be this and has to be that. Just let them design things. Let some stuff go and put out stuff that people actually want. For example, great example. We could have had, the Greatest Generation coin. I think while the idea is great, I don't think it's going to sell. You could do something, like Pearl Harbor, Hawaii. Not that it's an anniversary or anything, but just actually commemorating Pearl Harbor. There's a lot of different things that tie into World War II that you could have done that would have made for a lot better coin.
That you're talking about raising money for a World War II memorial. I think that you should speak to the audience that you're going to sell the commemorative to.
That's right. Yeah.
Meaningful to them. That's kind of the thing that I'm saying. I thought that things like, the Marine Corps commemorative should have sold better.
I wonder if they do any market research at all. Do you think? I don't think. I feel like they don't.
No, because so much of it just goes through Congress. The Mint makes what they're told to make.
Yeah, right. Well, that's my point. Is doing that needs to stop. They need to quit doing that. And that doesn't work.
You're talking about Congress.
I
They're
get
not
it.
going to quit doing it. It's like they should stop making pennies, but they don't.
And stop making dollar coins until you get rid of the dollar.
No. Make dollar coins. Stop making
that's what I mean.
Bills.
Stop making dollar coins until you get rid of the dollar bill.
Yeah, I mean, it's like there's so many things that are just so backwards.
Yeah, that's the word I was thinking, too.
Yeah, I was thinking of another one before it. But
yeah, this is a family show, buddy.
I know. That's why I left it. So, but I mean, I'm serious. It's just one of those things where they're putting the cart in front of the horse all the time.
Yep. I agree. Well, friend, let's do our new segment. You want to do our new segment?
Huh?
So the other day, I'll kind of give you how this came about. And this may or may not be, or this may or may not.
It is going to be what every new segment we ever do is. We're going to do it 2 or 3 times, and then it's going to be thrown on the scrap heap of history.
Yeah,
and that's generally the way it works.
So
we get tired of it.
Every once in a while, at the office, sometimes I need a break from being nose down in coins. And what do I do when I'm tired? When I need a break, I scroll through eBay. Coins. Yeah, I scroll through eBay. So, I've noticed lately, more often than I have in the past, that there are some really, really weird eBay listings. And that inspired me to come to Mike and say, Mike, we need to do a segment about stuff that people list on eBay, coin related, that is just nuts. And we're going to call
Stuff
it
that makes you scratch
Huh?
your head.
So that's what you guys
Huh?
are getting tonight. Huh?
Huh?
Huh? So let's take a
Huh?
look at the first one I found. I found these in about 20 minutes today. Let's see.
That was the funny part, too.
Yeah.
Didn't take you very long.
So here's a
But I'm gonna
coin
do some
on
research,
eBay.
and then he comes back to me, and it's like 5 minutes later. Here you go. Got it.
Here's a coin on eBay, a 1943 Mercury dime, NGC VF35 with an obverse lamination. Okay, so it's a genuine error. It's a fairly common coin. The part that made me scratch my head was the fact that they're asking $13,500 for this coin, Mike.
What, you mean that's not worth it?
No, that coin's
Huh?
worth like $10.
No, but
Maybe
Etsy
maybe
says
20.
It's worth that.
Oh, man. That was just the first one. Let's look at the next one I found. Ooh, 1996 mint error quarter. That looks like it's been hit by a lawnmower. The coin's not really round anymore and has been beat to death. And they are asking $11,000 for this coin.
You can buy it now, or you can make an offer.
You can make an offer, right? It's really worth about 25 cents and not anything more. But, you know, $11,000.
Not a penny more.
They're fishing for a sucker. Let's take a look at the next one I found. Oh, here's an interesting one. It's a presidential dollar. James Madison says, Air Gold Dollar coin auctions, $10,000. They don't tell you what the error is. You can't really
They
tell.
have to tell you what the error is?
Well, it helps, especially for $10,000.
Oh, that's what they want. Okay.
Let's look at the next one. 1919 wheat penny, rare with errors and no mint mark, good condition.
This one takes bids. The starting bid, $9,500. You can buy it now for $12,400.
It's a 1919 Lincoln cent that they made hundreds of millions of.
Nice
It's
pictures.
common. It's worth about a dime, not $9,500.
I wonder if he'll finance it.
Maybe. No.
We should ask him.
And I had to just bring in a world coin because why not? This is a 2002 €2 Greece, and then it says S unique air rare fault stamp rarest fine die errors. What?
Unique, rare, error, fault, stamp, rare set, fine die error. What it says.
Yeah, that's what it says, and it's a buy it now price of $7,777. The coin is just circulated. There's literally nothing wrong with that coin. It's worth €2.
Yeah, it's 2002
boy.
S.
Let's keep going here.
2002 S. Was it made in San Francisco?
Here's another one. Rare Air 1969 5-cent Australian coin. Full ring around the center. Well, if anybody that knows coins and knows airs knows anything about finding a full ring around the center, you will know that just comes from the wrapping machine, the crimping machine at the end of the coin rolls. When they put them in rolls, every once in a while, when they're not calibrated right, they will leave a little ring around one side of the coin. That is what happened here. This coin is damaged. But
so the platypus is damaged.
But it could be yours for 10,000 Australian dollars.
It's approximately 7,000 US.
Yeah, but 10,000.
Bargain.
Wow. Jeez. This one was interesting. Error coins, US double struck. That's all it says. That's your title. Error coins, US double struck.
And it's a 1979 brilliant uncirculated Roosevelt from International Numismatic Bureau.
That's a dime, friends. That is just a dime. That is 10 cents.
Are you calling into question the credibility of the International Numismatic Bureau?
I am, strictly from experience. But this coin could be yours today for $6,885. Buy it now. I know. Or you can make an offer if you're feeling froggy. Don't.
And it doesn't have to be just a single coin. There's a really cool set of mint errors here.
Well, now the next one here is this one. This is one of my favorites that I found, and it's the cheapest so far, $2,000. This coin's title says U.S. Coin Air 1973 quarter air rare Oreo cookie quarter lawyered very rare $sign. Huh?
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 What's the lawyered very rare part?
I don't know. I think they spelled layered wrong, and it came out lawyered.
Oh, Oreo cookie quarter layered, very rare.
But it is definitely spelled lawyered.
Yeah. Layered in love.
And it looks like a coin that has just seen some pretty heavy environmental damage. It's not an error, friends. But it could be yours for $2,000 or make an offer.
It's not an Oreo cookie sandwich?
No. Here's the one of the ones that Mike was talking about. We have the title as following: 1966 quarter, 2016 nickel, 1966 dime, 1970 nickel, 2001 dime, mint errors. You could buy it now for $3,899.99, or
What pray tell are the errors?
you can make an offer. No idea.
Okay. $5 shipping though.
You can't even free ship? Come on. Gosh.
Oh, they're squeezing them for shipping on this.
That's nuts.
That's amazing.
So anyways, guys, that's just a few of the things that I found today in like 5 minutes going through eBay. If you want to have some fun, get on eBay, scroll through the mint air section, and then sort from highest to lowest price. You will see some fun stuff, and it changes all the time.
Look at it and go, huh?
Yeah. So hopefully you guys found this entertaining. I know I did as I was scrolling through and making one eyebrow go up in an awkward angle, staring at my screen.
This was almost as much fun as the night that we decided to see who could find the first fake coin on eBay. Remember?
Yes, I do.
It took us like 30 seconds.
Took us like 30 seconds to find a counterfeit. Yep. You know, eBay's great, but man, I think
the entertainment never ends on eBay.
Yes. I think a lot of this stuff is coming from places like TikTok and Etsy and, where people think that the minorest of minor things is worth a ton of money. And they heard a story about a guy that heard a story from a guy that, cousin's friend sold something on Etsy for a whole lot of money. And they just want to hit it rich.
Yeah. I mean, it's all, it's wishful thinking. And that's okay, but it's just.
But it's entertainment for us, and that's what matters. So
sure.
There you go. New segment. Huh?
If you like that segment, please write to us at coinshowradio.com.
Oh, man. All right. Well, that was a fun little break. But now is probably my favorite segment that we do on this show.
Yes.
And I am
definitely mine.
Very excited for this. Let me just get myself ready here. I have to kind of bebop around here a little bit. Let's see if I got it close. Close enough. All right, guys. This is your coolest thing. Probably, again, my favorite thing we do on this show because we get to see all the cool stuff that you guys are buying, you adding to your collections, or coins that have been in your collection for a long time. So let's take a look at what we got tonight.
So let's start out with Michael Caudle.
Yeah.
And these blew me away from the first moment I saw them. Submitted raw and images just came back. Next time I'll request that Tony be on the label side of the slab.
Oops, I've done that before.
They've done that, and they will do that. These are both really, really heavily toned Ikes and really nice looking coins. They came back 76 silver, came back deep cam.
Yep.
And 74 Cirque came back as MS66.
Nice. Cool coins.
Those are cool coins.
I'm just going to read through the conversation here. Looks like they're just talking about the labels. Yep. Brian Bass, good to see you. Nice 1880S MS66 CAC Morgan dollar. Obviously proof like, but PCGS didn't give it a PL because they say all 1880Ss are known for being well struck, and they set the bar higher for this year. In my opinion, the coin is either PL or not, and this one is for sure. So that's an argument that has been going on in coin community for many, 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 many years. Why one date is graded differently than another date? I see both sides to this. Mm-hmm. PCGS says, all ADSs are like that. And in reality, most of them are. And the collector's saying, well, you know what? Why don't you guys just grade the coins all the same and just so you're going to have more of these? Well, that's not quite how it works, because there's
And
some.
it's not really what PCGS is doing. PCGS is valuing the coins, and they're trying to give them a rating that will let you value them within the range of that date.
Right. So, ADS is a date that comes just, if you need a coin that's a proof like or a dimple, ADS is for you. 81S is for you.
I will tell you
79S is for you.
I will tell you this. His coin looks absolutely proof-like.
Send us a video. Let's see if we can.
It's
see?
beautiful.
That's a proof-like coin.
Looks absolutely proof-like. So
I
get
agree.
his argument, but I also understand the other side.
Yeah. I mean, I can see it both sides of the argument. And again, it's something that has been argued for years over many, many drinks at many, many coin shows for years and years and years. Why, oh why, can't they just grade all the coins the same? And it's simply because not all coins are created equal.
I don't even know if it's as much as if you tell me that you need A, B, and C to get this designation. If it has A, B, and C, it should get the designation. And that's kind of where they're coming from. But I also, like I said, I get the other side.
Well, there's two sides.
Ed Anderson says, not the best picture. This Byzantine hexagram was somewhat tough to find in its condition for a reasonable price, of course. Pretty happy with the details on a known low-quality production piece. So this is a nice silver ancient coin.
Cool.
Yeah.
That is neat. Okay. Somebody after Mike's heart. Joe Bohannon. 1936 Proof Quarter PCGS Proof 64 CAC. Completes the Proof Quarter set for me. Although you wouldn't guess from the price, this is the hardest to find of the 36 proof set, especially without the cloudiness. Tough set in general. 1936 is kind of the first year of modern proof sets. They are typically broken up, so finding a complete set is really hard.
And they weren't necessarily always sold as complete sets,
correct,
but they could be, and that's the great part about it. So you see a lot more of the minor coins from these, the penny, nickel, dime, or actually just pennies and nickels. You see a lot more of from these, and they actually made the cents and the nickels in two finishes, but only made those two in the special finishes.
Right, and there is something about a proof buffalo nickel that makes Matt happy. So it's okay.
We have a monster 37 proof in our store right now. It's just, we had a 36 sat and we sold it.
Yeah. Love it. We have
Fuzzy.
coin show staff is showing up. Corey says a Findlay, Ohio advertising note that is on a facsimile Confederate 10. Research shows that Mac Myers was showing up as an optometrist in the 1920s and was 56 years old during the 1940 census. Another cool eBay find was this postcard from his son, Lois Meyer, to his parents in 1949. Super cool. So Corey loves stuff from his part of Ohio, which is up in the Toledo area. And so anything numismatic related or historically related, that's in Corey's wheelhouse. This is a pretty cool piece.
He loves William Henry Harrison.
He does.
All kinds of people.
Whoa. Oops. That wasn't good. There we go. Right back to it.
Ron Dorland, 1928 M. This is the U.S. Philippine Islands mule, 20 centavo. There was only 100,000 of these minted, so this one is a mule, which means that it has...
Oh, hold on 1 second, buddy boy. We froze up. I froze up. I'm coming back. We'll have you start with our friend there. Let me just get... You know what? We're just going to go back the old-fashioned way.
Chapow.
Oops, wrong one. There we go. All right, we're heading in. Maybe. Technology is amazing, isn't it, friends?
It is fantastic.
Okay.
Makes us better every day.
Yep. Okay, there's that. There's this. I need to get back down to Corey's note, and then we will be ready to continue. If you want to continue now, go for it.
And our friend Ron Dorland, 1928 M, U.S. Philippine Islands, mule 20 centavo. There were only 100,000 of these made, so this one is a coin that either has the wrong obverse or the wrong reverse.
Yeah, I was wondering what the mule is. I'm looking at the coin.
It looks normal.
Yeah, I don't know enough about American Philippine coinage to know what that would be.
Wait a
Maybe
minute. I think I might have it. I think I might. No.
it looks
no,
normal to me, but
denomination
again,
said
who knows?
No. I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe we'll have to get Ron to come share with us what makes that coin a mule. It's something. It's either the mint mark or maybe it has the wrong design on one side. Though it does
It
look
looks to me
normal
like it
from
was
what
made
I
in
know.
Denver, but no M.
Yeah.
So vanilla.
Interesting. J.R. Preston, cheap pickup, nothing fancy. 1909 VDB cent and PCGS MS64 red CAC. One of my favorite early U.S. coins are 09 VDB cents. Just the regular VDBs. They're fun. So,
The circulation strikes look really, really nice.
They're
They're all really well struck, and they put a lot of care into those first dies.
That's
you
right.
can really tell.
That's right. So if you
They're
ever
baked and they're beautiful.
If you ever want to put a coin in your typeset that's just absolutely beautiful, look at 09 VDB cents. There won't break the bank, and you'll get a nice coin. Don Morse said he shared this a couple weeks ago, but this is still his coolest thing. Complete typeset of U.S. fractional currency. Love the worn ones because they were actually used. Let's take a look at this video he posted. Oh, that's a nice little book. Really, I like that.
Yeah, they've got a nice background. They show up really well.
Typesets are so much fun.
I love typesets.
All typesets.
That's where I started, though.
Yep.
Warren Kennedy. I actually carry this ounce of cannabis in my pocket as a conversation piece, just in case things get boring, especially with the TSA at the airport.
Oh,
so he has
my.
is a 1 ounce silver coin that has cannabis on it. So that's great. Love the humor.
That's good. Jody Dotson says, pick this one up for spot. 2003 $25 American Gold Eagle.
1/4 ounce at spot in MS70. Well played.
No, this is a half. $25 a half, buddy.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Still well played.
Heck yeah. I buy all those.
Those are the ones that are collected more than anything.
Back up the truck. You find some more of those, call me up, buddy.
Yep. Dennis Mendoza, nothing expensive. It's an 1848 $10 gold.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, sure, Dennis. Nothing,
just a thing. A little thing there.
Yeah, little
Nice.
nothing.
Thank you so much for bringing that. Malcolm McGaw says between 1863 and 1880, the Royal Mint put die numbers on its Victoria silver and gold coins. This is 1873 shilling. Reverse die is 100. Tiny numbers just above the date. The known date and die number pairings just for the shillings type is over 1,100. So if anybody wants to have a set, that they will have quite the collecting journey ahead of them. So yeah, if you've never seen these before, guys, check this out.
100 different.
Yep. If you've never seen these before, they do have this right here. And I'm going to try to oops. Oh,
and the great part about it, so Marcus Davis follows up and says, if someone were to attempt this, not me, but if someone were to attempt this, are there any pairings that are cost prohibitive? And Malcolm replies, no, apparently there's no particular die number that's more rare than any other. But just finding the ones you want would certainly make it seem like it was being rare.
Wow. Yeah, but right above the date on these, they put a die number for that particular
little
die.
100 on this one.
Yeah. Yep. Super cool. Yeah, I've seen those before. I've had those, and it's just I always wondered why they did that. And they didn't do it for very long. They actually did it with their stamps as well. Plate and position number. Really strange. Marcus Davis shows us a Coca-Cola 100th Centennial Celebration Medal from 1987. Cool. That's pretty darn cool.
Yeah, there's a lot of medals out there to collect on a lot of different subjects.
Let's take a closer look if we can here. Yeah. It says the first century, 1886, and it has a bunch of different Coca-Cola kind of iconic images. We have the Coke Santa Claus and looks like soda fountains and cups. And
they actually invented that image of Santa Claus.
Really?
A lot of people don't know it. Yeah.
I did not
Coca-Cola
know that.
did that.
And then wow, that's interesting. On the backside, it has kind of a blasting out of the universe, 100, and then Coca-Cola on superimposed over the earth. Very interesting metal. I do like that kind of all those dates blasting out and going off into the future. It looks like cool.
Stephen Hall, this nicely toned shield nickel. No telling how long it's been sitting in this Capital Plastics holder.
Huh.
That's a nice shield nickel.
Play it again. Keep playing it here. It's pretty. It's got some decent toning. May have been cleaned. It's hard to say from these angles with that highlight, but not a bad little coin. Got a lot of meat on it for sure.
Kyle DeSell.
Yeah.
Not super cool, but nice little 2-ounce chunky Australian coin I picked up for a little over melt.
My wife would throw that coin if you handed it to her. She hates snakes. Literally, she would throw it across the room. It's very
What if you
interesting.
smushed it?
She might. Delbert Channel says, found in a box of random coins and tokens from an auction I won. So this is a token. It says the Brunswick Blake Colander Company. And then it says check. It's a pool table check, a billiard check.
Yeah, this is Brunswick, the bowling ball, bowling pool, billiards company. That is the original. Yeah, so they were a colander company. That was
well, on the token itself, you can actually see the billiard table. So at this time, they were making billiard tables and balls and all sorts of fun stuff.
well, yeah, but I mean the colander design is what makes me think about the pin setting machines, because they have kind of that kind of look to them.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Maybe in my mind.
I've never been close enough to a pin setting machine to know. So.
Oh, I have. I spent a lot of time with pin setting machines. Jason Weidman, some of my short snorters, I have 3 more frames. So, I mean, he's got just frame after frame of some really cool short snorters.
For guys out there that may not know what a short snorter is, these were really popular during the World War II era. And basically, you would pass around the note to all of your buddies, and everybody that was with you would sign it. And then you would pass around another note, and everybody would sign it in that little group. So everybody had one. And then later on down the road, if you got caught without yours, I think the story was you had to buy a drink. Could be wrong. That's the story I've heard. So
yeah. So and it really gave people a memory when they went home with these, of the guys in their platoon and stuff like that, because not everybody made it back.
Yep, that's right. And also, you see them sometimes with some famous people on them. Sometimes, they had guys that were going out on tour that were famous ball players and stuff like that to do kind of morale things. For example, I bought a group not too long ago of a bunch of professional baseball players that went and played against some of the Army teams on Iwo Jima after we had occupied it. So, just stuff like that. They would get these guys to sign the bill for them, and in memory of the event or something, or maybe just in memory of being with those guys. So interesting, cool.
Jim Barlow shows us his 1804 half-cent spiked chin.
Spiked chin. I always like these. They're so weird. That's such weird, strange die damage because you have that little gouge coming from the rim. That's kind of linear almost, and then you have that pointy thing coming out of the chin. It's really a weird.
She'll
variety.
stab you if she kisses you.
Yes, very strange variety, and I love them.
And this next one from the Slab Daddy actually has a story behind it.
Go for it.
So this is a Wittercoin University sample slab.
Okay, Slab Daddy did go to Wittercoin.
They had all the people from the Wittercoin University sign the slab.
Yeah.
And then they sent it to CAC. So CAC doesn't do those coins. They don't do sample slabs. And so, it has the sticker on it that says CAC does not accept. No charge for this coin.
But the funny part is, actually, John Albany signed it as well and sent it back to him.
Yes, the Winter Slab got John Albany's signature, which is kind of funny.
That's pretty awesome. Ash Dobbs says, here is a 1555 taller from Saxony. I love these things. I love all these strange German towers. There's so many different ones, but man, they're cool. They're big and chunky. This one has, who is it? Can we see? Augustus D.
Yeah. Saxon.
Unless his name was August or Augustus.
Had
I
to
think
have
that
been.
stands for king or ruler or something. But anyways, you see all these things, and they have really cool portraits on them. I mean, this guy's got like a big robe, and then he is holding a sword, and he's wearing his crown. And then on the backside, you see the shield of Saxony.
And this coin is hammered too.
Yeah, no, these might have
And
been
I
done
don't
on
mean
roller
hammered.
dies.
Pardon me?
I think in this period, these were, gosh darn it, these were done on rollers. So
Okay.
these were done
Learn
on
something new
roller
every day.
dies. Yeah. Man,
Because I was going to say it for a hammered coin, it looks really well struck, centered,
no.
but it's not. That's why.
Yep, it is. These were done on rollers. They would roll a big plate through, and then they'd pop them out as they came out the other side.
See,
Okay.
and let's see. Our next coin
Frank.
is Frank Samhain, and here is an ADS in 68.
I think I have one in stock right now, actually.
But if you notice, there's no contrast on this.
No, this one is definitely not as proof-like as the coin we looked at earlier. This has more of what you expect out of a Morgan silver dollar. You know, the satiny fields, the booming luster. But this coin just looks like it didn't catch many contact marks, so it sits in an MS68 holder. Very nice. And he also posted the experimental Rattler slab that just sold at auction not too long ago. Frank says these were a couple of coins he's owned in the past. So
it probably doesn't own it anymore.
No, this coin sold at auction.
It looks like it's a 21 piece dollar too.
This coin sold at auction not too long ago for many, many thousands of dollars. This was a prototype that PCGS was kind of working on. They confirmed that it was genuine. Looks like they were kind of trying to decide maybe on the organization of the label itself, trying to decide on, how to maybe make changes to the slabs as they were. But anyways, this coin went into a holder and then got out and found its way into a collection. Very cool. Chris Murdoch says, I found a good example of a 42/1 Merc while searching a pile of Mercs at a show. Heck yes. I love
those stories.
Yep. People that pick that stuff, it's great. Good job. That's a cool coin.
Joshua Wright found a poured 1 ounce silver Stormtrooper head at a show this past weekend. That's really cool.
That is cool. Jack's here. Jack, supporter of the coin show. Thank you so much, by the way.
Group expert. Friend.
Very nice guy. But anyways, he shows us his shot of his coolest things at the EAC 2020 in St. Louis. And these, my friends, are all of his slabbed counterfeit coins. Wow.
That is cool.
Very, very cool.
And lastly, but not leastly, somebody I got a chance to meet last month.
Oh,
Dave
yeah?
Nelson stopped in our shop.
What the heck was he doing in your part of the world?
I don't know, but he's always welcome, and I enjoyed meeting with him. So a nice, evenly toned Maryland Commem purchased over the counter from Mike himself.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So
Dave likes his Commems. He really does.
He does, and it's a beautiful coin, and I had a lot of fun with him.
Well, wow. Thank you guys so much. That was awesome. You guys rock. I can't say it enough. You guys rock. Thank you so much for...
Who makes the show? Do they do it or do we do it?
Oh, that part of the show is 100,000% the listeners. And you guys just keep bringing it. You guys are doing work. I love it. Thank you so much. You make that segment my favorite thing on this show almost as much as when we get done.
Mike's Spicy Hot Sauce.
Well, yeah, Mike's Spicy Hot Sauce too. But when we get done,
that. We do have to work on that.
We got to make it. It has to happen.
I have just the perfect. Okay,
done. Mike Spicy. I mean, I will pay for it. We will make this happen.
Okay, I got to see this.
Yes, let's do it.
All right.
We'll have to get like a picture of you like with your cheeks blown out and like steam coming out of your ears. Oh, it's gonna be so great. Yeah, like that. Perfect. It's done. Mike Spicy Hot Sauce or Spicy Mike's Hot Sauce.
Well, exclusively on the Coin Show podcast.
Yeah, that's it. That's the thing. That's it. You guys are gonna love our hot sauce.
My announcer voice tonight. I don't know why. All right. Well, so do you have anything else, sir?
Nobody. That's it. That's it. 209's in the bag.
I want to thank everybody who sent us stuff for our coolest thing. I want to thank everybody that showed up to watch us do this, because really you do inspire us. You kind of make us reach a little deeper for more every week.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you for coming, and thank you for staying with us. Thank you to our production staff, the lovely and talented Matt Dinger, who is our editor and producer. Thanks to all of our guys, Justin, Corey, Barry, Ernesto, and I don't think I'm in. No,
Thank you, Coca-Cola Santa Claus. Didn't know that was a thing.
And thanks, Mike Spicy Hot Sauce, for sponsoring the news. Yeah, no, that's pretty much what we got for you. If you have a comment on our show, if you have something that you want to say to us, Matt at coinshowradio.com, Mike at coinshowradio.com. That's it for me.
Friends of the Coin Show on Facebook, join up. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, absolutely. So thank you, and we'll see you in 2 weeks on episode 210 of the Coin Show podcast. So long, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
You've been listening to the Coin Show podcast with Matt Dinger and Mike Nottleman. The boys will be back soon with another informative and entertaining episode. Meanwhile, you can follow the show on social media at The Coin Show on Twitter and Instagram, and on Facebook at facebook.com/The Coin Show. You can also join their private group. Just search Facebook groups for Friends of the Coin Show and request access. But if you want to take it to the next level and support the Coin Show podcast, you can go to www.patreon.com/The Coin Show. If you subscribe at the $5 a month level or higher, you'll have access to Not the Coin Show podcasts on the off weeks, as well as other surprises reserved for our patrons. Visit our website at coinshowradio.com or download our podcasts on Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify, or wherever you download your podcasts. This has been the Coin Show Podcast.